Good morning, everyone. Thought for the day is enjoy the little things, which means that happiness is everywhere and we should enjoy the small little things that happen in our day to day life because one day when we will look back, then these small little things will make beautiful memories. So keep enjoying, laugh, and spend time with your family and make beautiful memories.
Hello children, welcome back to the computer science class. I hope you have understood the last class well. Please do let me know if you have any problems. I'm just there for you children. See, this subject is so very interesting, and do you even realize that this is the need of the hour? Isn't it? See, now the schools are closed, everything around is closed, and only computers are helping us keep updated. Your online classes, aren't you having on your phones, on your laptops? Yes? Do we now even understand the importance of this technology? Good. So my young techies, you have to love this subject and understand it well. Now let us go further in this chapter and learn about the IPO cycle further. Okay children, so just to quickly revise the IPO cycle again, I stands for input, P process, and O for output. And this is how the IPO cycle is made. I had given you this example of our body as IPO. The eyes and ears act as input. Eyes see, ears hear. Then the processing happens in our brain. We have to think about things, then act accordingly. So that process happens in the brain. And O output happens from our mouth, from our action, from our speech. Now children, coming back to explaining the IPO cycle further and then relating it to how does it happen in a computer, let us see an example. How do you take instructions? From ma'am or from mama or from papa? Mama explains you things, tells you what to do and what not to do. You listen it from your ears, see it from your eyes, and then act according to it. Right? Now, if we come back to how does a computer work? See, again, just to reiterate that computer is a machine. This also cannot work on its own. It needs to follow some instructions. There has to be an IPO cycle to make the computer work, isn't it? Now, this is what our lesson number 3 is all about. We are at page number 25. I hope you all have read page number 25. Yes? And the chapter is all about how does a computer work. Let's quickly read it together that a computer cannot work on its own. We need to enter letters, numbers, pictures and instructions into the computer to make it work. You have to tell the computer. And how do you tell a computer? Do you talk to the computer? No. You enter the data. You enter the instructions into a computer to make it work. And all this data, all these inputs that you give to the computer is called data. D-A-T-A, data. What all instructions, what all alphabets, what all numbers you give into the computer is called data. So, now you should always denote this term. Don't say, ma'am, I had entered some letter, number, picture. No. Ma'am, I had entered some data into my computer. Right? And the second line says that different parts of a computer do different tasks. Isn't it? There are input parts of the computer, processors, then the output devices. Right? Now going further, let us discuss input. Let us discuss input. How does the computer take the input? So here, now class, you don't talk to the computer. You have to enter the data and instructions into the computer. Can you see this girl? She's sitting on with her desktop and she's entering data and commands. She's entering data and commands. How is she entering? How is she entering? She is typing. She is typing on the keyboard and selecting through the mouse. If you need to select some color or some writing style, you select it through the mouse and you type through the keyboard, isn't it? So the keyboard and the mouse, they are called input devices. They are called input devices because they help you to enter data into your computer. They help you enter data and instructions into the computer. So keyboard and mouse are examples of input devices. They are the examples of input devices. Now, your page number 26 also reads, let us read together, that the data and instructions that we enter into a computer are called input. Are called input. So it is clear that we input data using a keyboard and a mouse. We input data using a keyboard and a mouse. Now, my next slide talks about the processing. Input तो हो गया बेटा, है ना? Input आपने कर दिया कीबोर्ड से, माउस की हेल्प से टाइप कर दिया, सब डेटा डाल दिया. Now, the second step is the processing. The second step is the processing. And who does the processing for the computer? It is none other than the CPU. It is the CPU. The CPU is the brain of the computer. So whatever data you have input, see, you've asked the computer to do 2 plus 3. So the processing happens, the calculation happens in the CPU and it will give you an answer which will be called as output. So the processing happens in the CPU because it is the brain of the computer. And this is what your page number 26 says about processing, that working मतलब calculation करना, उसके ऊपर action करना, working on the data is called processing. The CPU, Central Processing Unit, works on the data and does all the thinking and calculations. Okay? The CPU does all the thinking and the calculations. अब किस चीज का टाइम है बेबीज? Yes, I हो गया, P हो गया, and now it is the time for getting the output or the result. And here we are. The output, the answer to our question 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. ये कहाँ देखने को मिलेगा? Yes, the output will be visible on the monitor or the screen of the computer, of the desktop or the laptop. So, output, we can see the answer to all our data and instructions on the monitor. So, monitor is an output device. Monitor is an output device. Now, coming on next, this is what your page number 26 also says. Output means the final result. When the CPU finishes processing the data. CPU ने सब कुछ calculate कर लिया. It is ready with the result. But where will it show the result? The output is displayed on the monitor. On the monitor. Now I am sure, children, you all know that there is another way of getting the output. Yes? You make beautiful greeting cards for Mama, Papa. Papa does all the office presentations. How does he take the output? He prints it. He prints it. Right? And so our line also says that monitor, which is the screen, and printer are the most common output devices. There are more output devices also which you shall learn further in the class. Right? So are we clear about all this, class? Now let's quickly do a recap of whatever we have learnt in today's class, which says that how does a computer work? Every computer operation, whatever work you give to your computer is divided into 3 stages: input, process, output. Input is here that you enter the data and instructions into your computer. Processing happens in the CPU and the output is available on the monitor. So IPO cycle is complete. IPO cycle is complete, isn't it? So did you enjoy this chapter, children? Good. Okay, children. So we are on page number 27 and this page has some exercises of the chapter that we have just finished. Yes. So let us quickly attempt section A, which asks us to fill in the blanks. Okay, and there is this hint box which is given. So children, make it a point in every subject, whenever there is a hint box given, always try to tick the answers, the options which you keep using. Now for example, let us do it and side by side I shall explain this to you. First fill in the blank says the data. The data that we enter into the computer is known as yes, input. Input. The data that we enter into the computer is known as input. So put a tick mark on input and fill up the word here in the blank. Number 2 says dash is the result given by a computer. We did our 2 plus 3. What was the result? 5. So what will we call? Will we just call it an answer? No. We shall call it as output. We shall call it as output. Yes. Number 3. When a computer works on the data, some work you have given to the computer, you have input some data into the computer, and when it is working on the data, what is it called? It is called processing. It is called processing. है ना? Now number 4. We enter dash into the computer. क्या करते हैं हम enter computer के अंदर? Noodles? Vegetables? नहीं ना? We enter data and instructions. We enter data and instructions into the computer. Got it? Number 5 बेटा. Number 5 says data. जो भी हम enter कर रहे हैं, data can be dash, words and dash. क्या क्या हो सकता है? आप अल्फाबेट एंटर कर सकते हो, नंबर्स एंटर कर सकते हो and pictures. So what can we write here? Data can be numbers, words and pictures. है ना? It is all correct. We have done this fill in the blanks. Now coming on to the second exercise, it is about true and false, है ना? चलो, let us read it together and then we shall conclude on the answers. True के लिए let's write T and false के लिए F. ठीक है? चलो, number 1. Data typed into a computer is called output. हाँ जी, जो भी हम डेटा और इंस्ट्रक्शंस कंप्यूटर में डालते हैं, इज इट कॉल्ड आउटपुट? नॉट एट ऑल. इट इज कॉल्ड इनपुट. सो दिस स्टेटमेंट इज false. So in this checkbox, write F for false. Now second is, a computer cannot work on its own. एक कंप्यूटर अपने आप काम नहीं कर सकता. Yes, नहीं कर सकता. It needs data and instructions. It needs our input. तो बिल्कुल सही कहा. True, true, true. So second is true. Third, monitor and printer are the most common input devices. Monitor और printer input devices? किसने बोला ट्रू? गलत. दिस इज फॉल्स. दिस इज फॉल्स. मॉनिटर एंड प्रिंटर आर द मोस्ट कॉमन आउटपुट डिवाइसेस. दे गिव अस द रिजल्ट, है ना? गुड. नंबर 4, वी गेट आउटपुट फ्रॉम द कंप्यूटर. यस, दैट्स ट्रू. वी गेट आउटपुट फ्रॉम द कंप्यूटर. हमने इनपुट कर दिया, कंप्यूटर के सीपीयू ने प्रोसेसिंग कर दी और हमारे को आउटपुट कंप्यूटर ने दे दिया. राइट? गुड. नाउ सेक्शन बी. क्लास सेक्शन बी आस्क्स अस टू टिक द राइट आंसर. पे कुछ चॉइसेस दिया है हमारे को, A, B, C. Whichever you think is the right answer, just tick that click box. Let us read our first sentence. Which among the following parts of a computer does all the calculations? हाँ जी, calculations कहाँ होती हैं? Processing कहाँ होती है? Speaker के अंदर? Nah. Mouse के अंदर? Not at all. कहाँ होती है? CPU के अंदर, because CPU is the brain of the computer. Come on, quickly tick. That's the right answer. Second point. What are the data and instructions together known as? जो data और instructions हम कंप्यूटर में डालते हैं, उसको क्या कहते हैं? Output? No. Process? Not at all. Input. Yes, input is the right answer. Input is the right answer. Now coming on to the next page, page number 28. ये आ गया. बच्चा, page number 28 पे there is this third point of the correct option question. It says which part of a computer works like a human brain? ये सबको पता है. मॉनिटर? ओफो, मैम बुद्धू हो गई. प्रिंटर? नॉट एट ऑल. फिर CPU. CPU is the brain of the computer, है ना? अच्छा, now बेटा, next question is answer the following questions. Always remember, we do not do question and answers anywhere, not in the book. There is no notebook for the computer subject. So, let's just orally discuss all these questions. So, first question says, mention the 3-step process on which a computer works. Computer कौन सी cycle पे काम करता है? IPO. So, it is the IPO cycle. Question number 2, which part of a computer works on data to give the output? कौन सा पार्ट कंप्यूटर का वर्क करता है आउटपुट देने के लिए? जल्दी बताओ, जल्दी. The CPU. The CPU works on the data. The processing happens in the CPU एंड आउटपुट कहाँ आता है आपका? मॉनिटर पे, है ना? तो आउटपुट कहाँ आता है? मॉनिटर पे। लेकिन काम कौन करता है? CPU। प्रोसेसिंग कहाँ होती है? CPU में। क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 बच्चा, इज नेम द टर्म यूज्ड फॉर द फाइनल रिजल्ट दैट वी गेट आफ्टर प्रोसेसिंग। IPO साइकिल में लास्ट क्या है? O. So the term is O, which is output. The term is O, which is output. Last question, which part of the computer displays the output? हाँ जी, कहाँ पे होता है डिस्प्ले आउटपुट? मॉनिटर पे, है ना? मॉनिटर पे होता है। और अगर पापा प्रिंट ले लेते हैं, सो द हार्ड कॉपी, द पेपर हैज द आंसर। जो भी प्रिंट आउट लिया है, दैट कैन हैव द आंसर। बट फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन योर आंसर शुड बी मॉनिटर, बिकॉज इट इज आस्किंग विच पार्ट ऑफ अ कंप्यूटर डिस्प्लेज द आउटपुट। डिस्प्ले मतलब कहाँ दिखता है आपको, विच इज द मॉनिटर। Now coming on to the next exercise, which looks very interesting. अरे बाबा, इसमें तो मजा आ जाएगा। It reads, look at the pictures given below. अच्छा ठीक है। Label the boxes. हर पिक्चर के नीचे बेटा boxes हैं। We need to label these boxes किससे? I for input, P for processing and O for output. Now class, there are 3 pictures in every section. One set of pictures, second set of pictures and the third set of pictures. This has the inputs, processing and output for a certain task or a certain object. Yes. Now first example, milk, chocolate, sugar and pan. What is this? Of course, these are the ingredients. So, what would we label here? I. These are the inputs. These are the inputs. And second picture has a ready-made glass of chocolate milk. What will we call it? We will of course call it as output. So, O here. O for output. And this, where the chocolate milk is in the making. Mama is making it, heating the milk in the pan. So, this is the processing that is happening. So, P here. P. Now, second set of pictures says about, first picture is about the cloth. Mama wants to get a dress made for you, a frock made. She goes to the market to buy the cloth. So what would be this cloth called? Of course, the input. इसी से तो फ्रॉक बनेगा ना? So here it is input. Now the ready-made frock. The frock is all ready to be worn. है ना? Ready है फ्रॉक पहनने के लिए. So this will be called as O. Output. O. Output. And here, Mama is stitching the frock for you. Mama is stitching the frock for you. So, what will be this called? P. Processing. Frock बन रहा है. Frock की processing चल रही है. तो P. है ना? Last example, children, is of making a juice. Now, here you can see a picture of a juicer. What would the juicer do? It will help us prepare the juice, na? So, it will help us in processing. So, P here for processing. The fruits. Fruits will be the input for the juice. So, I. And here we have a ready glass of juice with us, which says O. The ready glass of juice is O, which is the output. Such an interesting exercise, no? Did you all enjoy this? Good. So children, here we come to the end of this chapter. Did you not find it interesting? The IPO cycle, and how does the computer work with the IPO cycle? I found it really interesting. Now, class, there is one very interesting exercise on page number 30. So I would like all of you to try attempting it. I am sure you will be able to do it. If there's any problem, I am always there. So you please revise your concepts well, give this chapter a thorough reading, and I will also share the PPT which I just showed it to you. Until the next time when we meet, it's a big bye and lots of love to all of you. Do